Your offer was big, bold and beautiful, and all you were waiting for now was a call from the agent. Eagerly waiting, your phone rang. Yes, it's a real estate agent calling here, and I've got some bad news. I'm afraid the owner accepted another offer which was marginally higher than yours. I'm sorry about the news, and all the best on your journey. Today, we look at how to make your offer pop and stand out from the rest of the competition. The exact strategies and what you can do step by step. Let's start off with the first one, making your offer unusual. So here's an example of two different offers. One is $500,000 and the other is $503,545. So as the owner, are you going to leave $3,000 behind? Of course not. And it's because having round numbers are boring and they don't make your offer stand out. So the first rule is when you're making an offer, don't make it a round number. Make it unique. The next tip is to offer to rent the property back to the owners. It's very common for people to be selling their home and buying another one. So the first thing you want to find out is whether or not the owner is an investor or is the person that lives in the property. If they live in the property, then you've got to think about it from their perspective. They're obviously either downgrading or upgrading, and one of the hardest things to do is align the settlement of your purchase with that of your sale. So if you can make that not an issue, it's that little sweetener that might get your offer to stand above the rest. Offer a shorter settlement term. Who doesn't want money quicker? Who doesn't want to have the headache go away faster? I mean, when you're selling a home, it isn't a fun process, and particularly if you need the money fast. So there's certain circumstances where people want very quick settlement terms, and one of the things you want to try to find out is why the person's selling their home, and more importantly, do they need the money faster? If the answer to those questions are yes, then offer a shorter settlement term, because if you're going through a divorce, the first thing you want is for the settlement to happen so you can no longer engage with your ex. The next one is making unconditional offers. This is one to really be cautious of, because if you've got a bank that's giving you a fully assessed pre-approval, it doesn't necessarily mean that your bank will approve the loan. More importantly, now with the assessment rates going up, that means that when interest rates go up, your borrowing capacity decreases. You've got to be careful. A lot of the banks are saying that they reserve the right to reassess your application, particularly if there's changes. So for example, if you're relying on rental income and that's coming lower than what you had said in your pre-approval, then the bank reserves a right to reassess your home loan application. So if you are looking to make offers unconditionally, first you want to talk to your bank or a broker and understand all the parameters with your pre-approval. And secondly, once you've done that, then go ahead, make unconditional offers, because these are the ones that will really make you stand out across the crowd and have your offer accepted. Finally, a few things that you don't want to do. Don't write a love letter. The last thing you want to do is tell the owners about all the things you love about the property, and more importantly, how you see your family growing up there and growing old. Don't do this. By all means, don't do this. And I'm sure there's stories out there where people have used this technique and it's worked. But if they know you've fallen in love with the property, they're going to use this against you and make you pay an absolute premium for the property. A few things to do is put down as much as you can. Put the highest offer you can that you're comfortable with based on your research. So you should really know the area intimately. We've talked about this quite a number of times. You should be a suburb expert. You should know everything about the suburb. And more importantly, you should know what the value of the home is worth in the particular suburb. So if it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom property, what those types of properties are worth in the area. Remove as many clauses as you can, but of course, if you are doing that, make sure you're very diligent in what you're doing. So we've already talked about the finance clause. For your building and pests, can you do it beforehand or in the inspection? And your searches. So make sure you've got your solicitor doing all the searches they can before going and taking out any conditions. Making sure you've got a pre-approval. So before doing anything, always make sure you've got a pre-approval. That'll really make sure you've got confidence in making offers and removing some of these clauses. And finally, put a validity period on your offer. And this will really make sure your offer stands out, and more importantly, puts pressure on the owner to make a decision fast so that they can either say yes or no to your offer. And there you have it. Here at Hunter Galloway, we get home loans approved. So if you live in Australia and looking for a great mortgage broker, we can help. We service across Australia, Australia-wide, and don't charge a fee for our service. So we'd love to help. Reach out and visit us online at huntergalloway.com.au or call us on 1300 088 065. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you then.